And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and welcome to another Golden State Warriors post-game show. And what a win by the Warriors! Absolutely stunning. The Warriors get the victory 115-113 on the road. What a huge victory. The Warriors erase a 19-point deficit and come from behind. This was such a tremendous performance, and it took everything from the Warriors in this game. And wow, I am just so feeling euphoric after a win like this. This is story. I said before the season that I believe this Warriors team has got what it takes to, make the playoffs and then potentially, who knows, shock the Lakers in a playoff series. And if this game is a early playoff preview of what is to come, the Warriors, they can do it. They can get these wins. And, this is just amazing. Wow, what a win this was. And give credit, the Lakers, they fought back too. The Warriors were going on that run and the Lakers were still knocking down shots. So it looked like that, it was still going to take, Warriors got within 5, then all of a sudden Lakers pushed it back to like 12. And then, Warriors, they kept plugging away. And wow, Kelly Oubre Jr. with a great game. Draymond Green was there late. Welcome in, everyone, to the show. How is everyone doing today? How are you feeling after a game like this? Let's go. Let's go. This was a big win tonight. Definitely, the biggest game of the year. Warriors coming in 6-6. They needed to get a win, and it was not going to be easy to go on the road against the Lakers, but they did it. Welcome, Tyler Burbeck, to the show. Great to see you here. How are you doing? How is everyone doing today? He says, let's go, Warriors. Absolutely. What a win. What a huge victory today. This was possibly the biggest win of the year. Absolutely. It absolutely was. And wow, just, I am so happy that I got to see the ending of this game and to see that comeback by the Warriors. And we got Jaden Robinson. Welcome in to the show. How are you doing today? Forgetting about the Clippers game when we're down 22 and we won. Yep, absolutely. That was another huge game. And, you put those up there, with the Clipper game and then this Lakers game as arguably the biggest wins of the year. Welcome in, Sebastian. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. And I'm right there with you. If to me, getting, again, the win against the Clippers coming down 22, and the Clippers also are a top dog in the Western Conference. And, I think with this win today, definitely, I would say you put it as the biggest win of the year to do it against the defending champion Lakers. But you know what? This Warriors team, this is what they have been doing all year. They have been putting on tremendous performances, and it has been so much fun to see. Big comeback by the Warriors. Yep. And just, wow. It's so much fun to see out there. And, look, give credit to the Warriors to come back in this because, it was not going to be easy against the Lakers. And, they got so much offensive, scoring ability there. And, to, again, answer, tonight, wow, this game is going to be huge moving forward, especially because right now the Warriors are facing their biggest test of the season and going through their toughest stretch against and, getting a win like this is huge to build, continue to build your confidence and momentum into the future. And, I definitely think this Warriors team is going to be coming out of this toughest stretch of games, proving to the rest of the league that they better watch out. The Warriors are coming after everyone. And so what a performance. And Tyler says his pick of the game is Eric Pascal. Those 19 points were absolutely huge. With Pascal with another tremendous performance, and you just love what we're seeing from Eric Pascal. Of course, last year has the tremendous rookie year, and now this year he is having a tremendous sophomore year season, and I just love it. He was huge, and he had that big play too during the Warriors comeback where, he took it to inside the paint and did get fouled, and was able to get to the throw line to knock down some clutch free throws. And absolutely, I appreciate that, Jaden. Big win for my Bulls today, and just did a post game on that. And I could not be more pumped and thrilled right now with both my Bulls and Warriors getting huge wins today. This is what it's about. Last week, I was on the opposite in that both of my teams had lost. So I am feeling completely euphoric. And what a way to, of course, honor Martin Luther King Jr. today with MLK Day today. So absolutely great way to go out and, just play phenomenal basketball. And on to the Spurs on Wednesday, the next matchup for the Warriors. And again, what is the toughest stretch of games of the season, and you just love it because right now it feels like it's playoff time. Because look, right now, it's still early, but you can argue right now Warriors are fighting for their playoff lives. Because when you go up on a tough stretch of games like this, it could be very easy to, drop a few games, and then all of a sudden it kind of spirals on you. So you want to be able to hang in there, and, Warriors right now, they're playing so great right now, and you just love it. Again, I don't think not a lot of people are giving them enough credit. Charles Barkley, he, likes to give his opinions, and I definitely feel like for whatever reason, it seems like he never gives the Warriors enough credit, no matter what they could be doing. And so, you know what, I'm just so happy that the Warriors could get this win right now. And, again, they make a big statement to the rest of the league. And, to me, again, Lakers fans out there, I know they were making fun of me when I said the Warriors could potentially beat the Lakers in a playoff series this season. And look, a night like tonight this is exactly why I said what I said before the season. Because, this is what I saw. I knew that this Warriors team, I knew that they were going to be competitive. And, right now they are showing that, and you love to see it. Again, I know you can't fully replace a Klay Thompson, but, once he goes down with the injury, a lot of people kind of wrote the Warriors off for this season, but I was not one of them. I still believe this team can make the playoffs, and who knows, go on a deep run. They've got a lot of young talent, and if they got guys, having career years and, playing very well, I think the sky is the limit with this team, and I think they're going to shock a lot of teams this season. And so, it's going to be a lot of fun. And absolutely. Stephen Curry, he didn't have the best of games, but he really got it going when it mattered most there in the third and fourth quarter. And he really started to get hot at the right time. And of course, always knocking down some insane threes. And just a treat for us to get to watch him in the Bay Area on a night in and night out basis. And what a game tonight, and for him to come back, and especially that dagger. He hits that three that puts them up by 5 with about a minute and 7 seconds left. And just a huge shot. And you love it. Curry also sometimes, when he just zooms in the paint and gets a quick bucket when the defense, is not able to adjust quickly to that. So no matter what, Curry can get you there, or he can knock down the three, and, and he can catch and shoot the three. And that's what's just so impressive. And I think right now he is just 12 threes away from tying, and then, hopefully soon to be breaking Reggie Miller's 3-point record in terms of 3 points made in an NBA career. So that's going to be tremendous to see when it happens. And, can't wait till Klay is able to come back fully healthy next season. And it's just been very tough, not having had a chance to, get to see him play for 2 years now it is. But, when he comes back, I do think he's going to be playing at an MVP caliber level. He's going to be fully healthy, ready to go. And you just love the competitiveness of him. And, and again, everyone on this Warriors team, the championship pedigree that they have, it is amazing. And so, yeah, when Thompson comes back, I expect him to be a candidate for comeback player of the year. Just tremendous. Curry needs to shake his rough shooting performance today and keep his composure against the Spurs. And yeah, I absolutely agree. Curry has kind of had those nights this year here and there where, yeah, he just has a really off night. And, I think you're starting to see him get into some rhythm, get into a groove, and definitely going to need that going up against a tough Spurs team coming up. And yeah, what a way for Curry to finish tonight. So that's what it's about. Finish strong. As you know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, as always. So just incredible. We got Rhymesian checking in to the show. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Really appreciate everyone checking in. And if you haven't done so, please smash up that like button. It really helps out the channel, helps the channel grow, and helps out the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube can recommend this video to as many basketball fans out there as possible. YouTube loves to see when videos get so much engagement and, just grows the platform and everything. So thank you, everyone, for all the support. Really appreciate it. Tomorrow, go back to in-person school. Then first time we'll have a longer class periods. Oh, wow. So yeah, but keep grinding at school, strive for greatness, not just, on the field, but in the classroom as well. And, also being a good leader and leading by example. I think we all know sometimes we're guilty of talking a lot of talk, sometimes even in sports but it's all about, the work, the action behind, so yeah, always, appreciate that. So thank you. My favorite is Nets and Warriors. If you're saying those are your favorite teams, that is awesome. Love to see the Warriors in there. And yeah, Nets are a fun team to watch as well right now. While really, Oubre really got under LeBron's nerves. He really played really good defense tonight. Absolutely love it from Kelly Oubre Jr. I just love the trade when the Warriors got him. Once, of course, we knew that Thompson went down with the injury. I do admire what the Warriors acting very fast to try to address that issue and to bring in some scoring. And, like we said, you can't fully replace the production of a Klay Thompson, but, you can bring in guys that are going to provide offense, provide a boost. And look, Kelly Oubre, he's putting up big numbers. He's a guy that can average, 23, 24 points a game. And you just love to see the energy that he's bringing and also what he's doing on the defensive side of the ball, right there with you, Tyler. And he also got that big stop there, against the Lakers as the Warriors were rallying and coming close, within 2 or within 4. Kelly Oubre Jr. gets, wreaks havoc on them defensively. Lakers end up turning the ball over. The Warriors get the ball back, and then they're able to get those next couple of shots there to end up tying the game and then going ahead. And I'm telling you guys, crazy stuff happens because I was at work and I did not see any of the first half tonight. I get home from work and I turn the game on and the Warriors do what they do. I mean, just incredible. It's almost like they were waiting for me to get home and so I can, they can start finally putting on a show. So yeah, what a treat it was. And, as a sports fan, I definitely believe that, the energy that we bring as fans, even just being at home, that energy is felt across the planet. And, you're spreading out good energy in, to the world. And that is how, we get these kind of incredible performances and comebacks. You just love it. You just love it. And as a sports fan, games like this are, any better than that. And especially when you come out on top. If the Warriors had lost this game, it would have been a heartbreaker, back and to overcome a 19-point deficit like the way that they did. And yeah, Warriors kept on being back. So, Warriors really had to do everything possible. And it's, every team tonight, the effort to get it done tonight. At my house, it is very windy. That is awesome. Awesome to hear. Let's see. That reminds me of that game. We were down and it was 6-2. Turned the game off because I was tired and I was in Oregon from a long walk. And look what happened. Yeah, sometimes that is how it can happen. And I learned in my younger days, never turn the game off. No matter what. When I was younger, I used to be that person that would turn the game off, and then I would find myself flipping back to the game, hoping maybe we came back. But you know what? I believe that my team is going to come back, and so you just love it, in sports. I want the Bulls to make the playoffs again, like Jordan and Rose did a long time ago. Thank you so much for this, Jaden. Really appreciate it a lot, and oh man, I would be so happy to get back. In the Tom Thibodeau era, in the Derrick Rose era, the 2015 or 2014-2015 season, I did have Chicago Bulls NBA Finals tickets, but that season the Bulls ended up in the second round in the semifinals against the Cavaliers, and that was just very, very tough. That was tough. I still was able to get to go to Chicago with my dad. We went on a nice vacation, but, I ended up having to get a refund for my finals tickets. And yeah, that would have been my first Bulls game in Chicago. So, that is definitely a dream of mine to go to a Bulls playoff game. More importantly, try to at least get to, a regular season game in the future. Because right now I've only been to road games. I've been go every year when the Bulls play the Warriors, when the Bulls play the Kings. And so I haven't been able to see Chase Center yet. But, hoping, when we can get fans back, going to make that happen. And, hopefully we can meet some of you girls out there at games. It would be awesome. Don't think it's going to happen, but my prediction in the next 3 to 4 years is at some point the Warriors and the Bulls meet in the finals. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for this. It would be a dream come true for me, a dream come true matchup. And look, I definitely think it is in the possibility. I do. This Warriors team is, again, I think they're going to be one of the most dominating teams this next decade, just like they were in the previous decade. And I do think the Warriors can win multiple titles this upcoming decade. Again, just like they did the last decade. The excellence of this organization from top to bottom, from ownership, from the coaching staff, from the GM to the players, again, it is a top-notch effort. And, the Warriors, they are one of the most successful franchises in all the sports. And you just love to see it coming out of the Bay Area. Just amazing. And, with a young, exciting Bulls team and with us, the way we're playing right now, I do think the Bulls are on the come up. I feel like this year we can make the next step to offs, and then within the next even, who knows? I do think this team could surprise a lot of people. We could make a, deep run in the playoffs. But I think within a couple years, 2 to 3 years, I do believe Billy Donovan and, this entire coaching staff of the Bulls can get this Bulls team, to fighting for an NBA championship. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of work. And right now, our first goal is just trying to get better with the group that we have right now. Keep playing the way that we're playing here. Warriors kept hanging around, and I love Frank Vogel's comment how Warriors just wouldn't go away and was giving props for them hanging in there. Absolutely. I love this comment, Tyler. And yeah, I'm right there with you. Watching this game, I really saw it. I mean, I saw the Warriors giving the Lakers everything that they had, and the Warriors got within 5 or 6. And then Lakers started to hit some big shots. They got some big three. Kuzma hit a shot, and the Lakers were striking back. And so, yeah, it could have been very easy for the Lakers to kind of take control, take momentum of the game at that point. But got to give huge credit the way the Warriors responded. And look, they just kept hanging in there. The Warriors, after they got within 5, they fell back. Lakers went on a rally. And then it was like 11, 12-point deficit again. And then you kind of thought, you don't know what's going to happen, but then Warriors come back. And so, yeah, give props to the Warriors to, hang in there like that. It was Excuse me. Let me get some H2O real quick, some water. But yeah, you definitely, this was just so exciting. And, to get the win there at the end, and especially, again, the Lakers still had a chance. LeBron, and he did have somewhat of a nice look there at the last 3-point shot. And thankfully, it did not go in. Again, that just would have been such a heartbreaker tonight had the Warriors lost this game. But, this is just such a huge win for the Warriors to get it against your rival team in your conference. And, the Lakers, they were 11-3 coming in. And so, yeah, Lakers, right now, obviously they're trying to defend their title. And, I do believe this Warriors team, again, they have the talent to, potentially come in there in the playoffs and, potentially shock the Lakers. I feel like it could go 7 games and, the Warriors somehow could find a way. But right now, for the Warriors' first objective, let's get to the playoffs first. Let's keep picking up big wins like this because, the West right now is very deep. And so, it is going to take, again, keep playing like this. Just incredible. And James Harden has had 2 good games for the 2 games. Yeah, I did see that with Brooklyn. They've been looking pretty good so far. So we will see if Brooklyn is, potentially going to be, a contender in the Eastern Conference, or if, that whole situation is going to work out or not. And so Kyrie Irving has not returned yet. I think he's still, out and about, but, we'll see when he's able to get back, and we'll see how they do when they got the 3 of them playing. But yeah, give credit to Harden. Again, I don't think things ended in Houston the way he probably would have liked if maybe when he reflects back and would like to do things over again. But, right now, obviously you can't look at the past. So right now for Harden, it's just about moving forward into the future. And so, yeah, that's been good for him with 2 good games. Warriors next game. That is a good question. Let's see if I can pull that up here. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Spurs. I believe it is the Spurs coming up. But let's look that up right here on the stream. Yeah, Spurs. Yep, Wednesday coming up. Warriors are going to be taking on the Spurs, and that's going to be a home game for the Warriors. So that is a huge game coming up again right now. Warriors are in their toughest stretch of games. So yeah, let's look at some more. Let's look at some of the stats. Breakdown of the game. Stephen Curry with the 26 points tonight, 7 assists in 35 minutes. Give credit to Curry. He really got it going there at the end in the third and fourth quarter. And so, got off to a rough start. Of course, was 3-12 from the 3-point line tonight. So yeah, kind of an off night from 3, but still Curry getting it done with 26 points. Kelly Oubre Jr. with 23 points and 4 rebounds. He has just been amazing. He has been a huge offensive boost, and that has been a huge trade that the Warriors made. I just love that trade. Kelly Oubre Jr., huge pickup. And then Eric Pascal, what a phenomenal performance. 19 points tonight. He was 8 of 11 field goal shooting with 4 rebounds. And most importantly with Pascal he was getting it done defensively. He looked very impressive. And, what you love is that he is getting mentored right now by a future Hall of Famer, multiple future Hall of Famers on this team. And Draymond Green, you love to see it. Draymond Green was, mentoring the young James Wiseman. And, so when you got, a veteran leader like Draymond Green, to learn, and especially a former defensive player of the year in Draymond Green to learn from, that is absolutely huge. And, that is big time for, the development of defense, just improving on the defensive side of the ball. So hopefully he can rebound off the 3 for 11. Yes. So hopefully he can bounce back, and definitely expect Curry to do so. Bulls, our next game is, but we are taking on the Charlotte Hornets coming up on Friday. So we are going to have a nice 3 days off here to enjoy, this back-to-back wins for us here with the Bulls. And so looking forward to that matchup to see if the Bulls can get 3 in a row. And that's going to be a fun one on Wednesday with the Warriors going up against the Spurs. Thank you so much, Tyler Burbeck. I really appreciate that. Any amount helps out, and thank you. It really helps. So thank you for this super chat. It means a lot to me, and you have been so supportive of the channel. So thank you so much, thank you so much, Tyler, for this, and really appreciate the support and helping me, also being a moderator as well. That means a lot. We in the early days, and again, this is still technically my first full year doing post-game shows and live streaming. So, I'm still, learning everything and just enjoying it with all of and so thank you again, and appreciate each and every one of you checking into the streams and, the noise that you're all making for the YouTube algorithm. It really means a lot to me and helps grow the channel. And so I really appreciate the support, everyone. And so thank you again, Tyler. Big shout out to you. Thank you again so much. Appreciate that. And we got Alejandro Suarez. Welcome in to the show. Saying Lakers play the Bulls. I'm not sure when we're going to be playing against you next, but yeah, we did play, just the other week here. So, on Saturday coming. So oh, wow, nice. So must be after the game against the Hornets. Yep, I can't wait for that. Going to be a fun matchup coming up. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you again so much there. Think the Jets will pick Justin Fields. Yeah, that is going to be interesting. So, I did see that on Sports Center today that, Justin Fields is now electing to enter the NFL draft, which is something I did think probably figured was going to happen. And so, yeah, it's going to be intriguing. You have to figure Jacksonville probably is going to get Trevor Lawrence. I believe Jacksonville is picking first. And then, the New York Jets to take Justin Fields. And then we'll see where Zach Wilson could potentially go. So, yeah, now continuing the breakdown of this game, the rookie 19-year-old center, transformational talent, 240 pounds, 7 feet tall. He doesn't have a big game, but still and having a phenomenal rookie year. And in my opinion, I think James Wiseman is going to win the rookie of the year this season. Tonight, he has 4 points and 3 rebounds, and he did get into some foul trouble. So that it has been, that has been the thing with Wiseman there a couple times this year that we've seen him get into foul trouble, and, then he has to go to the bench. And, so it's all part of the learning curve. And, what you love about him is, again, the effort, the energy that he has put, not just on both sides of the ball. And, what a phenomenal player, that we're getting a chance to watch. And such a steal that the Warriors were able to get a talent like him, 2nd overall. I could not be more happier with the draft selection of James Wiseman. And, I definitely think he's going to be, a few years ahead of his time, because, when you're talking about him being able to be mentored and learn from, multiple future Hall of Famers on this team, I think that's only going to speed up the development of James Wiseman. And, and then if the Warriors can get, which I expect them to be able to get to the playoffs this year, that will only be invaluable experience for James Wiseman, especially, to do it all in his rookie season. So what a treat, we're getting a chance to see. I think in, top rookie of the year for me. Got to, put Ball in that conversation as well. And also James there. And, I think in the next 2 to 3 years, he will be better because he'll be coached by Draymond Green and the coaching staff. Yep, absolutely. I'm sure whenever Draymond Green, years down the line, once he does retire, he probably will, likely, who knows, maybe we'll see him in a coaching situation. But right now on the court, his coaching is hands down, just so huge for Wiseman's development. And, I think you're just going to see Wiseman really, the ceiling is the limit. He can go above and beyond that. So, what a treat it's going to be. And wow, still just 19 years old and 7 feet tall. Just amazing. And breaking this game down, going down 19 in the first quarter was probably the wake-up call to get going, and they did. Yep, absolutely. You know, that first quarter, it looked like the Lakers were just going to dominate this game. And, you know, so for the Warriors to respond back to adversity, to come back in this game. And look, it took a lot because when the Warriors were coming back, the Lakers were making, you know, big runs of their own and striking back. So answering the Warriors, you know, run themselves. So, you know, I give credit to the Warriors because, you know, again, you know, it took everything out of the Warriors tonight to be able to come away with this win and to, you know, that, wow, what a finish to this game. Warriors come all the way back down 19, and then, you know, then they take the lead. And I mean, you know, it was happening so fast, and what you love is what they were doing defensively because, you know, the Warriors were scoring, you know, they were hustling up on the court, getting back the defensive end. And so I love the effort that we were seeing them give on the defensive side of the ball. And, you know, and especially Kelly Oubre Jr., you know, him enforcing that turnover for the Lakers there late as the Warriors were rallying. And then Curry drops that big three there to put him up by 5. And then Curry does try to get it, you know, another 2-point shot that does miss, but then Lakers do come back. And so give huge credit to the Warriors to, again, hold off that late run by the Lakers at the end of this game. So what a game. What a game this was. And yeah, what a win. We will definitely remember this one for quite some time. You know, definitely felt like a playoff game tonight. And if this is a playoff preview, if we're going to see Warriors and Lakers match up in the playoffs, I feel like we're going to get a 7-game series that is going to be like this, where it's going to go one possession and come right down to the wire. And if that's, sign me up for that, because I am going to be glued to my TV front row for that, and you know, for all 7 games. So yeah, we are going to see what's going to happen. You know, only time will tell here. My record for the Warriors this year is 49-30, coming from Jaden Robinson. I love this prediction, and wow, what, you know, that is a phenomenal record, and I do believe this Warriors team can definitely get there and be very impressive. Look, you know, they are playing so well right now, so I definitely think that is doable. And you know, for them to be able to do that, they can go on a deep run potentially in the playoffs. You know, whoever they end up having to go up against, I think it's going to be a very spirited matchup. And so, you know, this Warriors team, I think, is only going to get better with every game that they're playing right now. You know, you're starting to see this chemistry, this nucleus really gel together, and especially the energy that they're getting off of the bench as well. You got guys like Eric Pascal doing what he's doing out there, putting up 19 points, being an excellent defender, and getting, you know, again, huge contributions off the bench. You know, you're just setting yourself up to be, you know, having a great year and winning a lot of games this season. So just awesome. You could sense a momentum shift when the game was tied. You knew it was coming. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I felt like once the Warriors got the game tied, I feel like at that point, the momentum really started to shift because, again, you know, every time, you know, once the Warriors got within 5 or 4, Lakers tried to answer, strike, and make, you know, momentum back, take momentum back. But then for the Warriors there to get right over the hump, you know, they got over the hump there to tie the game. And then from there, you know, to get the go-ahead bucket, just huge. Tech on Oubre was a horrible call, really. Yeah, for blowing. You know, that was kind of bogus. I think the call on Kelly Oubre Jr. You know, from the refs. Do you think it's a good idea for the NBA to see if they can do the bubble in the postseason, just in case that they can't have fans later on? That's intriguing. You know, I think we have to at least think about it potentially, in the sense that, you know, we don't know what the circumstances are going to be. You know, again, we're praying that everything goes smooth here. So, you know, only time is going to tell. And so I think, the best way that we can try to find a way to get the playoffs in is, what we should try to do. And if that means trying to do a situation like that where you get everyone together in the same area, then I feel like that's what they should do if that can minimize, everything. So, yeah, thank you. Appreciate comment. The Bulls record will be 46-38. That's like in 6th or 7th place, but still very good. Thank you so much for this, Jaden. Appreciate you sharing your season record predictions for both my Bulls and Warriors. And I would absolutely love for us to get that record. Right now we're playing great basketball. We've gotten our last back-to-back wins here to go to 6-8. So, this Bulls team is playing with a ton of confidence right now. And so that would be huge. And I definitely we can get there to be, a 6th or 7th spot in the playoffs. And just like the Warriors too, I think the Warriors can get, a 6th, 7th, or 8th playoff spot, just barely get in there. And, that's all you can ask for, get in the playoffs, and anything can happen. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Goal number 1, to get to the playoffs and, to keep this momentum and keep playing well. I would keep the Western Conference teams in a bubble in Golden State with the fan cameras, and the Eastern Conference one in Orlando. That would be very, very smart, especially when you're looking at geography. A lot of the teams in the Eastern Conference are closer to the East Coast. And then, of course, you got California and the West Coast here. So that would be huge. And we'll see what can end up happening. But, yep, if we can bring ideas to the NBA, if they end up having to watch this stream somehow, then, that would be amazing. So, yep, please, if you haven't done so, smash up that like button. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm and for all of Dub Nation to celebrate this win. Let's let everyone know that Warriors are back. Warriors are coming strong this year. And what a win tonight it was. What a statement. And so, yeah, before we wrap up the show, we are going to get to our picks of the game. So feel free, if you would like, to let me know your pick in the comment section. And as Tyler Burbick did make his selection of Eric Pascal earlier, and what a phenomenal performance for Eric Pascal with 19 points and doing it on the defensive side of the ball. Just tremendous. And let's say good game. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, what a game it was, and did do a post game there for the Bulls and Rockets game. Just feel forward today with these both my teams winning, and winning big games at that, because both of my teams are kind of in that limbo position of can we make the playoffs and get into that 6th or 7th spot, and then from there see what happens. And picking Eric Pascal and let you have Oubre. Absolutely. Oubre. Yep, I got to go with Oubre. Was gonna go with Curry, but it's you can never go wrong with who you make selection, and that's about picks is looking at who really stood out in this game, who made a difference, and for their team tonight. And Kelly Oubre Jr., the energy, the effort, the intensity, and the scoring that he is providing, it has been very huge. So I'm going to take Kelly Oubre Jr. tonight. 23 points, 4 rebounds, and you can argue that turnover that he forced on the was perhaps one of the biggest plays of this game, because it came at a time again when the Lakers were kind of making a run to come back in this to up the lead, but when the Warriors were rallying back and had tied the game, that turnover that Kelly Oubre Jr. forced was huge, because then the Warriors from there responded with a bucket, and then the Warriors took the lead. And once they had the lead, they went up by 4. Lakers did get a bucket back to make it a 2-point game. And then from there, you saw Stephen Curry. Excuse me, let me get some water real quick. And then you saw Stephen Curry with that 3 to put him up by 5 with about 1 minute and 7 seconds. So what a game this was. Curry, I believe he had 26 points tonight, and yep, Eric Pascal with 19 points. And oh, I see, I got you now. Making predictions for against the Spurs. Appreciate that, Jaden. Great predictions, and yep, if we can get those kind of performances, then hopefully be talking about a victory here on Warriors post game live. And yep, Eric Pascal, most improved player or sixth man of the year. Yep, I love it. I definitely think Eric Pascal is in the running for sixth man of the year. Again, he is just putting on a show, and you just love it. Last year he has the incredible rookie season, but during a year when the Warriors, again, last year was kind of season. We know that missing Thompson and Stephen Curry for a significant amount of time, last year was just tough. But, now, that we're getting a chance to see what we're seeing this year, it has been so much fun to watch. And what a year for Eric Pascal, and doing it on both sides of the floor, offensively and defensively. And again, does it tonight, a huge 19 points, and also has 4 rebounds as well in the game. So his ability to score, defend, and he can shoot the three as well here and there. So that is huge. And so, yeah, before we wrap up the show, we are going to be wrapping up here shortly. Thank you again so much, everyone, for checking out the show. And if you haven't done so, please smash up that like button. It really helps out the channel, and it really cheers me up and makes me very happy. So I appreciate all the support, everyone, and helps out the YouTube algorithm so that you recommend this video to as many Warriors fans and Laker fans and all basketball fans out there as possible. So I really appreciate all your support, everyone, and thank you so much. You guys and girls and everyone out there really make these shows so much fun for me to do. Not only do I look forward, of course, to being able to watch the games, but then to be able to hang out with all of you and to share the same energy, excitement that I'm feeling with all of you. Just amazing. And, that is an impressive, when you can hold LeBron James to 19 points and Anthony Davis to 17 points, that to me says you are doing a phenomenal job defensively. So give credit to the Warriors defense tonight all around, again, Pascal, Kelly Oubre Jr., Curry. And so, yeah, Warriors defense tonight. What a job. Well done tonight. And Dennis Schroeder was the leading scorer for the Lakers with 25 points tonight. So, yeah, Warriors did a great job stopping this Lakers offense. My top 3 picks for Rookie of the Year, James or Ball or Eric. So nice. Appreciate that. Getting some early predictions for Rookie of the Year candidates. And I am going with James Wiseman. And also, I would say, I wouldn't count out Patrick Williams. Again, with my Bulls, I think he is the talent that is only going to get better, and so he's been a lot of fun to watch. And so we'll see what could end up happening, although Patrick Williams kind of is so definitely love to talk about all the exciting rookies that are in the game right now. So with that being said, we are going to be wrapping up the show again. Thank you, everyone, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, definitely consider it. We're doing these shows after try to do it as try the best I can to get Chicago Bulls, Golden State Warriors games. And so love it. We're going to be here all season, and we're going to be also in the free agency talking signings, trades. And so appreciate all the support, everyone. Smash up the like button, the subscriber button, and the notification bell. So you can be notified when I'm going live. Otherwise, YouTube is not going to let you know when I'm going live unless that notification bell is turned on. So, yeah, it really incentivizes, to turn that notification bell. So appreciate all the support, everyone, and hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great night, everyone. What a win for the Warriors. What a win for Dub Nation. Dub Nation is celebrating this one. Hope everyone has a amazing night. We are all going to sleep very well tonight, and so we will see you all later. Have a fantastic one, everyone. Take care and strive for